Hey friends, how are you doing? Let me know when you're hopping on. Let me pull up my comments. Super excited tonight. Super excited. All right, I see some people. All right, so let me know when you're hopping on. I have to get something real quick. Nothing like running late as usual. Hey friends. Hi Sandra. Hey, hold on one second. Let me grab something. Just a second. All right. Hey there. Let me see if. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got it. Hey there, friends. All right, so I see a couple people. I can help maybe. Tammy's trying to. I guess she doesn't know that I'm on. Hi, Carmen. I don't know. I guess she doesn't think that I'm on here. Hey, Potter. I wonder if I can change the view of my thing here. All right, here we go. I'm pulling this up so that way I can see all the comments good. And why it's not pulling up, I don't. Oh, there we go. That's better now. All right, so I'm super excited about tonight. I have a guest crafter, VIP guest crafter coming on tonight. Hi, Leah. Hey, friends. Hi, Carmen. How are you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. Super excited. This is only my second time on my actual channel. So, I love it. It's been super fun. I'm waiting for Tammy to pop on as well. And a couple people, that way I can get started. So tell me how your day was as you guys are hopping on. Let me see. I don't think Tammy knows that I am on because she was texting a second ago. Hi, Nicole. Hey there. Hey, friends. So I just need to, maybe I'm not getting all comments. I don't know. Beats me. I'm starting to get a little sniffles. All right. So as you guys are hopping on, tell me hi. I am doing 2 different crafts tonight. One fall, and been a busy day. Same here. Oh my gosh. Definitely same here. Subscribe to got a new subscriber. You guys are awesome. Yay. Hi, Nancy. Hey there. Hi, Heather. There we go. We've got some friends coming on. I'm going to do a fall craft and Christmas. So I want to get started by at least getting some. Yay. There you go. Yay. Hey there, Crafty Peep. So if you guys don't know, Crafty Peep is my co-host tonight, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and that is Tammy, my good friend Tammy, and it's rainy and cold here in Seattle. You know, it's actually really cold here too. Well, during the day wasn't too bad, but new sub and first time watching. Hey there, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. I am totally new to YouTube. I've only been on a few times, but it's exciting. I love trying new things. And hi, Annie. Hey there. I totally got on the last, as you were ending, I felt so bad, but I had to get the kids all together and in bed, and we'll see how long that lasts for Arya, but hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully she does not come pounding down the door like the popo. Thumbs up. Thank you. All right. So, let me get started by, I guess, you know what? I think I'm going to start with the Christmas one. Okay. So I got this frame from the thrift store. I got it for $2.99. It was on sale, half off. Actually, I don't even have to take that off there. I'm just using the frame itself. So, I know I can't wait to. Hi, Jamie. How are you doing? There I am. I was wondering if it like wasn't going out because I was here and I'm like, okay, nobody's here. Copy link for. Okay, so I did copy it to dashboard like you said. Let me see here. Invite. Copy to clipboard. Copy. All right. Now, hi, Christine. Let me see. Where do I put it at? I don't know where do I type at? Post comment? Yes, that's what I shall do. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think that should be it. First time doing it, so I hope. Never got the notification. Oh, wow, that's a bummer. Well, I'm glad you made it. So, friends, guess what? Hi, Trudy. Thank you. We have the Crafty Guy DIY in the house. Super excited. Thank you for setting this up, Tammy. Okay, I think. There we go. Add to stream.
Hi.
Hey. You
How
made
are you,
it.
Christy?
Hey. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing like the whirlwind tour tonight.
I know. You made it on Annie's, right? Her channel
Yeah,
too?
I did.
Awesome.
Ended
have
up
to watch
staying
the
the whole time.
Wow. I'm super excited to have you here.
Thanks for having me. What are you
Yes,
making?
of course. I got this frame from the thrift store and I want to make a window out of it. I'm gonna make a window and then I want to make a put like Christmas pics on it and stuff. And then I have a fall craft as well. So
nice. Very cool.
Yes, I am
saying hi to everybody that's saying hi in the chat. Hi everybody.
Hey,
hi
Kayla.
Webfoot Resin and Wood Creations. That's a cool name.
Tour of France, love it. I need to figure out how to even get this thing off of here, first of all, because I don't need any of this stuff except for the frame. It's
I haven't
you can
done
tell
a good
it's very old.
thrift store haul in a while. I need to go visit a thrift store, I think.
I know. I love thrift stores and antique stores. I try not to go often because I have way too much stuff, and I feel like I can't help myself there. I go crazy. So tell everybody about yourself and your channel and all the things that you
do. So I'm Jamie. I'm the Crafty DIY guy. Started my channel in August of 2019 and monetized right before the pandemic, or right when the pandemic was starting, I guess. And I do Dollar Tree DIYs. I do a lot of Dollar Tree shopping hauls. I do a lot of thrift store flips. I do some mini like little home renovations and some Christmas. I've been working on Christmas DIYs for like the last month.
Love it.
And that's like all my channel has turned into over the last like month and a half. And I actually did a Dollar Tree haul today. And yeah, I've just been kind of, doing my thing. I'm a television and film actor also. And I also work in reality TV. So,
so
I'm busy.
But oh my gosh. And then you took the time out for us tonight. I so much appreciate it.
So I ended up getting like Tammy's email and I was like, yeah, I don't have anything to do tonight. I mean, I have projects I have to do, of course. I'm still trying to figure out what my Saturday video is going to be. But yeah, why not? It's good to chat and hang out with folks and just take
definitely.
And have a cocktail, even though mine's gone now.
I have my coffee. I got my coffee. I love my coffee. So when did you start getting into like acting? And it's funny because when I was younger, I always said, I was like, I'm going to buy a Jeep. I'm going to move to California. I'm going to become an actress. That
Yeah.
didn't happen, but I am getting a Jeep. And I do live. So I guess that's kind of a little bit like,
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't start until much later in life. I started in 2010, and I say in 2010 I started acting as like a principal actor, co-star, guest star, speaking roles. I did background work for a couple years and studied, but worked a full-time job. And it's hard to work a full-time corporate job and then go to an audition in the middle of the afternoon. But oddly enough, how God, the big man upstairs, spirit, whatever you want to say, works. I'd worked for uh, Comcast, ironically enough, and worked for them for about 15 years, and then was laid off. And I was laid off and signed by my agent the same week.
wow.
And
Well,
started working, and did a couple things here and there, and yeah, just I still love it, still doing it. The pandemic, obviously crushed that a little bit. But Discovery apparently is airing a whole bunch of old like murder reenactment shows, and I've done a couple of those. So I've been getting messages from some of my subscribers that have seen me on there.
oh
And
my God.
I'm on like season 2 of The Resident and the first episode of Watchmen on HBO and some
Wow.
different shows like that.
Oh,
But
how fun.
it's 5 and under, it's speaking roles, and just trying to juggle it all.
I don't know how you do it. I do not know how you do it because just
Well,
doing
I'm single, I'm fat, and I have a cat. That's how. I have no kids, I have no family, I have no partner, I have nobody to take care of other than myself. So
well, that is true. Like, I mean, because family, I mean, kids and husbands and everything, they can be
yeah,
needy. They can be real needy. So I definitely
yeah,
get that. But it's still, I'm like, gosh, I mean, but busy, but super fun, I bet. It sounds pretty
it
awesome.
is. It definitely is. And like some of the acting stuff has turned into some hosting gigs, which are part of my regular full-time job. So that's been kind of nice. I mentioned on one of the earlier ones, I'm doing some live hosting events via virtual with Comcast now, and doing some of their events for their Xfinity Rewards program, and just staying busy doing that too. So this week, I actually did not have any events going on. So I was like, cool, I can get the cricket video done. I can get my catch video done. I can get this done. I can get that done. And then I'm like, I don't want to do it.
You want to relax, right?
So I'm just going to come on here and hang out.
I
And
know.
then knowing me, I'll probably go in my craft room and, at least figure out what the next couple projects are going to be. And
That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, I've been following you for quite some time before, way before I just started my crafting page. It hasn't been a year, almost a year, almost a
nice.
year. And so I'm totally new to like YouTube. I mean, of course I watch it and everything, but
Sure.
my channel is new.
It's a lot to
But
get on YouTube and to edit a video and to do all the things that you have to do to get it up and running. Like
yeah,
if I could just go live all the time, it'd probably be a lot easier.
I feel like going live is so much easier than pre-recorded videos for sure.
Sure.
Yeah, so I don't even have a pre-recorded video even on here yet. But I plan on doing, doing all that.
Yeah.
I just, was mainly we're like focused on Facebook, and then I was like, I have to start doing some other things here, get on other platforms.
I think when I started my YouTube channel, I mainly just did hauls. I don't think I did any DIYs right away. Or if I did DIYs, they were picture videos where it'd be pictures of steps that I kind of put together into a video versus actually doing the video.
Nice.
and it's been a long time, but it feels like a long time. It really hasn't been, I guess. But
Yeah. Well, you definitely inspire me all the time. I've made quite a few of your crafts actually.
oh, cool.
But so the hauls, I know people love the hauls, and you had
Yeah.
mentioned about doing your sorry about the
No, yeah, you barely even hear it.
or I'll be here all night.
Yeah, I understand. I love my heat gun.
Right?
What paint are you using? Because you've got really good coverage on that frame.
I am using Waverly.
Okay, that's why. Because Waverly has great paint.
Yes, I love Waverly, my favorite. So you said that you went shopping today. So what did you go?
I did.
Awesome.
I went to Dollar Tree. I had like a lunch break and had a couple hours in between meetings. So I went to I guess, my second favorite Dollar Tree store, and which is 5 minutes away from my house. So that's great. And have a big pile of stuff over there on the guest bed to do a shopping haul video that I'll probably go ahead and shoot tonight since I've got the lights and everything all set up. And yeah, I grabbed some more Christmas stuff. And then I made some Christmas DIYs. Like I said, I've been making those for like the last month. And I can show you some of those if you want to see them. I grabbed some of them.
For sure, definitely.
Have you seen those reindeer heads that are like it's not cardboard and it's not wood. It's kind of like an MDF, I think.
Yeah.
And
have.
so I made this little guy out of one of those.
Oh, that is so cute. I love it.
And I just kind of took it all apart and then just did the rope and then did I think I put the antlers on backwards, but that's what I did to them. And I kind of got inspired by something very similar I saw at Big Lots, except for this was reversed. The vining was kind of like on the face, and then the rope was around the antlers. And I made my version of it. So I did that.
What a great idea.
And then we have a Dollar Tree Plus where I'm at. And so, we get some of the stuff that's in the $3, $5, and $10 range. And they had these cute little footstools that were $5 and they were black. But I took a bandana, just a Dollar Tree bandana, and covered it. So now it's like a little footstool that sits by one of my chairs in the living room, and it's got cat hair all over it because Otis likes to use it to jump on the chair with. And I just did a staple gun, nothing fancy with that. And I did end up staining the legs. I used some antiquing wax because that's kind of what the color was originally. But
that's
that was
great.
kind of fun to do.
I have one of those stores here. We do not have it at all. No.
It was super easy and fun, and they have some great new stuff. They have some really fun stuff. Do you want me to show you some of that?
Definitely, I would love to see.
If you guys were on the other two lives, then you've already seen some of this stuff. Sorry, but I do have new crafts though that I didn't show anybody else. But check these out. They're wood.
Well, oh my gosh, we don't have those
wood lanterns, and they have a tea light in them. See the little battery operated tea light?
Oh, those are so cute.
They're not super bright, but they could be really cute. I feel like on like my front steps for my front porch.
Mm-hmm. That would be.
The lights change colors, which is fun. You can see it's changing colors.
Cute.
So I thought that they were fun. And hopefully and I mean, what's kind of great about them too is that this tea light that's in here that I'm really trying to turn off right now, it just pops right out of there. So you could, if it dies, then you could still put a candle or something else in there because it is wood.
Very cool.
I thought that was cool.
Adorable. Maybe you can even spray something. Oh, we're gonna have it on a covered porch.
Yeah, I have a covered porch that has like a pergola. It looks like it's a pergola, but it's actually a full cover. I built it myself. And that's out there. And I'll put it, I'll probably spray them down though, because it still could get rained on. So I'll probably spray them down with like a protective, like clear coat or something like that. What are you doing with that frame? That
Awesome.
looks cool.
I was on a search for these long bamboo skewers. I finally found them. And so these are from Dollar Tree. They're super long. And so I was really so I'm going to use a couple of these for my window. I don't know if you guys can see everything here. All I did was just paint the frame, which I got from probably like $1.50 from the thrift store. And as soon as I seen it, I was like, I know I'm definitely going to be changing that up because it was really old school and not the best. But I love getting some frames. So I'm just going to use some of these.
The window idea is so great.
For my window. Actually, I need to cut it down just a bit more. Teeny bit more. So I'll use a couple of these, paint them. And then I want to put some Christmas picks on here.
I love that. Such a good idea.
Thank you.
Sandra saying her little one-horse town doesn't have anything like y'all have.
Aw.
It's so funny how Dollar Tree is. It's funny and it's frustrating, I'm sure, because sometimes every store has everything.
Yep.
And sometimes they have nothing. And
that's a little too short. Yikes.
Uh-oh.
It's a little too big and then a little too short.
Good thing you have a big bag of them.
I grabbed a few bags. I can't just, my problem. I can't just go to Dollar Tree and get like one something. I have to go overboard and get a few of each because I'm like, oh, what if they never have it again? What if
you mess up when you're in the middle of your DIY and you have a backup plan?
Yeah.
I do that all the time. I did this little thing with just one of their new wood pieces. The wood, just kind of the wood.
Oh wow, yeah.
Random pieces. They have a crafter square, and then these are just ornaments that I just glued on here, and then added a floral pick in the bell, and it's just like a little door hanger.
Oh my gosh, I love it. That is super cute. Is that the ornaments? Are they? So those are letters. I don't have this in mine.
Yeah, they're like wood letters.
Wow, those are a nice size too. Super cute.
Yeah, they're a good size.
I think fit it this way. Yes. Hallelujah. Nice. Okay. Got that one done.
That even sounded really good. It sounded like it just fit in there perfectly.
Yes.
Kind of like it sounded like it clipped in there almost.
Yes, I love it. So now hopefully we the same thing going with this one. I need to get the
Girl aesthetic is on here. I love her channel.
Hey, I'm so glad you guys are here. I know feelings.
I'm kind of reading the comments for you and helping you.
Yeah. So many great ideas. Oh, thank you, Jackie. You're so sweet.
Jackie is amazing.
So sweet. Aw.
And Jackie apparently has good Dollar Trees too.
Yeah.
That's what she just said.
Oh my gosh. I can't fit another thing in my craft room. It's sad. And my friend, she just she messaged me just a little bit ago and she's like, hey, I'm moving. And I was wondering if you wanted first dibs on all my craft supplies. And I'm like,
no. Like, no, yes.
My husband heard, like, no, you have no room. Absolutely no room. How are you stuff? But I was like, well, I might find something I absolutely must have. I mean, I might. So we'll see. But I can't pass up, I mean, getting first dibs. I mean, geesh.
I do not blame you at all. I feel like I am the same way because I have the big like 30-gallon tubs that I keep like Christmas and fall and Halloween in. And then I have my regular kind of storage system for my craft room. And the Christmas bin from last year was literally like in the attic staring at me like this when I brought home the big bag of all the other new Christmas stuff I bought, because it's like, what about me? We're still up here in the attic waiting to be used. So now I have 2 Christmas bins for everything else.
For like the craft supplies?
Yeah. Just full of Christmas, like, Dollar Tree items that I want to make it to DIYs, and um, but we've got another 2 months. So, of course, in December, I guess we'll start doing Valentine's Day.
Yeah, pretty much. I
I
feel
don't know.
time I get started on the following holiday, it's here. I barely get to do any of it, and then we're on to the next one already. So I need to start
Yep,
getting started a little sooner, I think.
yep. That's the way it
But
is with me too.
it's just how you have to do it. I just like to enjoy it for as long as I can. For the holiday, like that's how it was with summer stuff. I'm like, oh, I just don't want to let it go, and
Mhm.
hooked on the fall
And then
stuff.
you just have to let it go.
I have to let it go. But fall is my favorite. So
Mine too. And I got a late start this year, I feel like. So I want to hit the ground running early, I guess, next year. I guess I'm going to be doing fall in July. I don't know.
yeah, exactly. That's what I feel. I feel the same way. So what kind of projects would you say is your absolute favorite?
Oh gosh. I mean, my like design aesthetic like in my house is eclectic. So I've got a little bit of everything. I turned my so the room that's now my craft room used to be my guest bedroom, and that was like farmhouse, but now it's my craft room. And then the office that is my because of the day job and COVID and working from home now, I had to turn the other guest bedroom into my office. So this is more like I have maps and things like that kind of all around me. Um, so a little bit of everything. I guess on my channel I try to do like modern DIYs or kind of just classic DIYs that can fit in with a lot of different styles. I have some here. I'm happy to share that I grabbed. They're all Christmas DIYs, but they're from some stuff that I recently made. And
Well,
you can do some of the simplest little fun things. And I think a lot of stuff I do, in particular, I feel like is easily changed. Meaning you can make it very
yeah.
farmhousey, you can make it very industrial, you can make it very cottage core, really just by paint and trim and different things like that. Like I'm this is a this is that Dollar Tree pencil holder that's from Crafter Square.
Oh
That
yeah, yeah.
and then I just took that little lantern light that they
Oh,
sell. I took it apart and then I put the light bulb inside of here. And so now I have just a
oh my gosh, how clever is that? I love
little
it.
accent lamp that looks like a little
Uh,
light bulb, you know. Ding.
That's that's
And
so
then
clever.
I don't know. I don't think I have a style. I like everything.
I know, me too. I'm always changing it up. I really like Farmhouse a lot. That's
Mhm.
like my favorite. It's been my favorite for a while, but I love all things though, so it's kind of hard to kind
Yeah,
of pick. That's why I'm like, well, maybe I can do a different theme in every house and in every room. So
that's pretty much what I think I have. With like exception probably like living room, dining room, because that kind of all well, even that's kind of eclectic to be honest.
mhm.
So yeah, I'm all over the board too.
I love a lot of I love doing flips for sure. Like anything go
Yeah.
to, like just vintage and shabby
Yep.
chic. Just so many things. It's so hard to That's why I like to just kind of switch it up all the time. People never know what I'm going to be making on a live. It's always something different.
Now, do you pre-plan kind of what you're gonna make?
No,
Or have I oh wow, you're
I
brave.
just um I pick it usually about less than a half an hour before I'm going live.
Oh, I don't think I could do that.
So I just picked these two probably about 15 minutes before I went live.
Yeah.
And oh, that sounds seems like it'll be cute.
Like, I
Sometimes
can do that.
yeah,
It's funny for me, like Christmas decor tends to be more traditional, and
Um,
like I do like that farmhousey or traditional kind of look when it comes to Christmas stuff. But then my regular decor is kind of like eclectic, mid-century modern, I guess, industrial
okay.
slash something else. Trudy seems like Trudy Cash said that she has a lot of different styles as well. She picks what she likes and
Yep.
doesn't
Exactly.
stay within a certain style. And I kind of do that too. Like my like this, I'll show you this DIY that I did. I showed this earlier, but I just took this little plastic car
I
from
love
Dollar
that.
Tree and I spray painted it gold, and then
Oh,
I just put this Christmas tree on it because I have I drive a convertible, and so this is how I get my Christmas tree. If I were
oh,
to get a fresh tree, I would just put it in the car and just go. So,
that's
I did that.
so.
And then that I guess it could be kind of modern,
I
but
have to
then
contact you. I think that's pretty fantastic. I love it.
I
Super.
took these, and these are
Oh,
just Christmas ornaments
wow. I
that
love that.
are stacked on top of each other. And then this little thing up here is a condiment tray. And this is all Dollar Tree.
Oh my gosh. I love
And
that.
all
Wow.
it is those jingle bell ornaments. And I just banged the top of the bell flat so they would stack, and I just hot glued them together. You can see they're crooked if you look at them
Wow.
real close. They're really wonky. That's why I have these battery operated candles on there so they don't fall over. But if they do, it's okay.
Oh
Um,
my, I love that. I have to make those too. I
and
do.
these were the glitter bells, but now they have some that are just solid color, and they're so much better to paint. I used this antique paint because I knew that glitter was going to be hard to cover up.
Did you spray paint it?
Did I what?
Did you spray paint them?
Yes, if I can spray paint something, I'm gonna spray paint it. I'm
Oh
a
yeah.
spray painting kind of guy. I love to spray paint.
Me too. I
And
go
then
out
this,
and
did I
it's like
show
a whole
this?
assembly line.
Did I show that earlier?
I
It's
didn't see that.
just like a little knick-knack thing. You stand up on a table. All I did was take an ornament that I really liked and
So
just
pretty.
glued it
Awesome.
onto a dowel rod and glued it into one of these crafter square blocks. And,
Yeah.
again, it's just a little
I
coffee
love
table or end table thing.
so pretty. That's so
So,
I love it, love it.
what else do I have? I think I showed this earlier, but in case it's all tangled up now. But this
Love
garland that I made, it has that's all tangled. It's kind of farmhousey because it's got these galvanized snowflakes on it, and then you've got the wood beads, and then you've got the brass or the kind of rusted jingle bell looking things. So that was kind of fun to do.
yeah.
I have so much garland that my fireplace is going to fall down because I create garland all the time.
I love Garland. I think it's awesome. And you can really put it anywhere. That's what it's fun about it. I
Yeah.
totally like I live on base right now and
Mhm.
we don't have a fireplace, so I totally miss it. But I'll find anything to decorate it with a garland with.
A garland looks really good even on a bookshelf or anything. The window looks great.
Yeah. Like movie. I used to have a movie room once upon a time before having a craft room
Mhm.
and before moving here. And so I have just a hoarder of movies and stuff and movie memorabilia. So I have these huge movie shelves and they have like all like the garlands I hang from there, and then I have like big windows. I'll hang them from draping around the window. So those are super fun. I love doing that. And
I have garland, I think, on my fireplace all year long.
mhm,
Either just, just all different kinds that just go with my decor. Because I really
I
like
love it, love it. I love
Rope
the
Girl
brush
Aesthetic is addicted to making garland also.
and from wrapping mail. It's tangled from wrapping around your neck.
Oh yeah, Sandro must have been on the first one that I was on with
Or
Crafty because I put it around my neck thinking I was being funny and making it look like a scarf, and then it ended up getting all twisted around me.
it's as a scarf as well.
It really could.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of.
All right, giving a little age there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some Kill Sealing Dark Wax.
Nice.
Give
I
a little.
forget the name of that brush, but that's the perfect brush to do that kind of stuff with.
Oh yeah, the chip brush. I love
Chip
it.
brush, that's it.
I
Hi,
love
Betty.
it. I always have to make something all. I just can't leave it be. I have. Hey, Betty, how are you? Tangled. Oh, I read that one already. I felt like I had paint on my shirt already.
I always have paint on me. I'm surprised I don't have paint on me today from yesterday.
I know it's so hard to get it, like especially chalk paint. It's so hard to get out of my hands because I'm constantly washing my hands and it's just so dry.
Chalk paint, I have a great tip.
What's that?
Get a container of hand sanitizer and keep it in your craft room. And if, especially because you're using Waverly,
Yeah.
a couple pumps of hand sanitizer, wipe your hands, paint is gone.
Wow.
I'm telling you, hand sanitizer is the best kept secret. It will, and you may have to use like a rag or a cloth, to dry your hands because the paint will kind of turn into little crumbs sometimes. But it is amazing. It does not work for spray paint though, but it works brilliantly for chalk paint.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to try it. I actually have some in here, so that's perfect.
Do it live. Let's see if it works.
Okay. Oops, I missed a spot. I got to get that spot here. Definitely got
Funny like me, I wouldn't even paint that whole side or anything because that's the side that's going to be up against the wall. Nobody will see it anyway.
I know, right? Well, that's how I'm like, I don't have to do the back. I mean, unless I was like, giving it to somebody. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I definitely have to because I have paint on my hands. So let's test it out and see.
And it's chalk paint, right?
Yep, chalk paint. I got some Slay.
That's like bougie scented hand sanitizer. You need like regular. But it could work for that. It could work. But if it doesn't work, I'm not technically a liar yet. Because regular hand sanitizer, I'm telling you, is amazing for it. And you just rub it in, and I use a lot of it. And it is gone. That's why I use that's why I get like the big Costco size, of it, like with the big pump.
I'm gonna have to go get some then. Yeah, this one is
the scented stuff might not have enough alcohol or something in it because of the fragrance in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm looking like a liar.
It did actually work some.
Yeah.
But the scented kind,
try the regular kind. It works. Maybe I've ruined my hands. I don't know. But it works pretty good.
So if it's the alcohol, I'm wondering if I can use like rubbing alcohol and
possibly, yeah. Trudy Cash actually just commented something similar about there. Would the handmade hand sanitizer work? Possibly. I don't see why it wouldn't. I think it's the alcohol that helps dissolve it or helps get it off your hands. But I just use the regular plain hand sanitizer, like no scents, nothing to it.
Well, I'm definitely.
Somebody told me one time it was a viewer that told me I was very dirty. I was a very dirty crafter, and that I needed to use hand sanitizer to get the paint off. And I was like, okay, thanks, block, but thanks. And she was right. She was right. The hand sanitizer worked like a charm. So
I love it. Well, I am very thankful for that tip because it actually did it did work when I used more. At first I had like the smallest little puniest amount.
Yeah.
So when I did use more, it did work. But I can imagine if this worked, the other one would be, so much better.
It
Or
is great. And like Dollar Tree even has sometimes that are, the fairly larger ones, just as long as it's like the unscented and
yeah.
kind of the plain. They're great.
Well, that's pretty awesome. Thank you for the tip.
Yeah, sure.
Doing that all the time and having very sanitized hands. I would not be spreading any germs.
Yeah, if anybody has a tip for spray paint, please tell me that one. The only thing I can figure out with spray paint is to either wear gloves or to like scrub immediately once I have paint on my hands.
Yeah.
But I just like the speed, I like the ease, I like the texture of working with spray paint. So
I think that, once I get into spray paint mode, I'm like, what can I grab to spray paint? I'm just get all crazy about it.
Yep.
I just have like assembly line out there, and I'm like, got all different kind of colors. So I really get into it. I love it. It is fun for sure. My mom's like, she comes here and visits all the time. She's like, why do you always manage to like somehow spray paint at night? And I'm like, I don't know. Once I start, it doesn't matter what time of night.
I bought one of those headband lamps.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
So I can go in the backyard and spray paint with the light.
Awesome.
Broke Girl Aesthetic says that acetone will take spray paint off. So like I'm assuming she means like the nail polish with acetone.
Yeah.
The nail polish remover, not the nail polish.
Yeah, spray paint or
Salumal from Meluca. I don't even know what that is. But I'm going to put it in my Amazon cart and see if it tells me what it is.
Hi, Bev. Hey, sweet friend. Lemon essential oil helps remove spray paint. Completely, but wow, nice.
We're getting lots of good tips. That's great. I think I have like a little back porch that before you go out to the deck where I do a lot of the spray paint. And that's probably where I should keep some of these different things. Now that I think about it, the acetone, like it would make sense. And I put that other thing, I don't know how to say it, but the Solumel from Meluca. And it's a balm or a gel of some kind, but they have it on Amazon. So
I'll have to try it.
I'm gonna add it to my cart. I don't know what I'm getting, but I'm gonna add it to my cart. If it helps get rid of spray paint off my hands, then I'm gonna do it. Let's see. I'm reading what it's all about here. It's tough and tender times 12. It's super concentrated, all-purpose cleaner. Okay. It's biodegradable. It's chlorine-free, ammonia-free, no formaldehydes, no something or parabens. So
it's liquid. Shanna says it's liquid. Send you some to you.
Yeah, I just put it in my cart.
She said, I sell it way cheaper. It's a liquid. I've never even heard of it before.
That's cool. Very cool. And then lemon essential oil.
Now that I bet smells amazing.
Yeah, that would be great. I think I'm gonna put like a little hand cleaning station on my back porch. That kind of makes perfect sense because I have a beautiful white farmhouse sink in my kitchen, and I'm always terrified I'm going to get paint
and ruin it. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe I'll do the hand cleaning station outside with all the things and see how it works.
I think that's perfect. Love it.
How funny.
So do you work so right now the shows that you're on, because I want to make sure I tune in and watch what's the one on HBO?
So everything that I'm on or was on acting wise has already aired, but you can catch like reruns and stuff. So Watchmen on HBO. The first episode, I play a nurse, and I say my line is, "Yes, of course," and that's all I say. And I'm right at the very very beginning. And if you didn't know it was me, you probably wouldn't like. If you didn't know me, you wouldn't know that that was me because of the way the camera angle was pulled back. If you watch a show on Fox called The Resident, I'm in season 2 of that. I forget the name of the episode, but I'm right at the beginning of the opening of the episode. I play a guy that is going to a speed dating round at the hospital, and I think I'm there to date, but it's a speed dating round for doctors and patients to kind of find each other, but I'm going there to find a doctor. So that was a fun episode, and I worked with the lead on the show in that one. I did a show on AMC networks called Halt and Catch Fire. I was in season 4 of that. Couple shows on Discovery Channel, one called Swamp Murders, where I'm the detective and I save the day. And then another one called Dead Silent, where I don't have such a great outcome. We'll say that.
That's solid. That sounds.
Yeah, and then a show on CBS called The Inspectors. I did that. If you go to imdb.com and put my name in, Jamie Miles, you'll have my demo reel and all that kind of stuff there. So you can honestly just go to IMDb and watch my demo reel, and you'd see exactly the same thing that you'd see if you watched it on TV, because they're like 5 lines or less typically.
That is so. I'm jelly. That sounds pretty awesome. How fun!
It was cool. I had a very cool agent that snatched me up at the very beginning of my career and gave me a chance. And I'm not with her anymore, but we're still friends. She's still a great person. And, I'm with a different agency now. And I took a little bit of a break because of everything going on, just with the day job and YouTube and COVID and everything else. But I'll be back. I'm not leaving it for sure. So,
good.
And then because of the day job, it also kind of plays into some of the acting stuff that I'm doing because I'm able to host. So I'm hosting live events for Xfinity on their new Xfinity Rewards platform, which is if you're a cable subscriber and you have Comcast or Xfinity as your cable provider, you can sign up for something called Xfinity Rewards. And I'm hosting all of the NBC Universal Bravo events and some of the events with Interscope Records. So
wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
I do have Xfinity. I'll have to definitely tune in.
Yeah, look up the Xfinity Rewards. If you go on to just like Xfinity.com and you log into your account, that way you'll search for Xfinity Rewards and you can enroll. There's nothing to earn. There's no fee or anything. And every time you pay your cable bill, you earn points, and then you can redeem those points. Next Thursday, the 11th, I'm doing an event with some of the cast members from Vanderpump Rules.
Wow.
Bravo. So that'll be a lot of fun, kind of hosting that event. And we have some Top Chef stuff coming up and some Below Deck and all kinds of fun stuff. So.
Oh, wow. That's going to be awesome. I do watch that. My mom, she's obsessed with Vanderpump Rules. I did watch some of it, but I'm so behind. I used to watch like Housewives and all that. I just like totally behind in probably 2 of them right now.
That my regular job is actually in reality TV. So that's what I do. That's what I've been doing for like the past 11 years. And I would typically coordinate these and do these events in person. But because of COVID, now I'm doing them all virtually. That's beautiful, by the way. That's looking amazing.
Thank you. I figured so long, maybe I should do something at the top corner here.
Yeah, let's show everybody. Let's see.
Let's see how it is so far.
I love that. It's really pretty.
Hey guys, I was thinking, curtains. That would be super cute.
It would be. Do you have buffalo, like a buffalo check pattern or something you could do across the back?
That would be super cute.
A red and black buffalo check.
Actually, I do. I have a
Have you
window back.
seen this? Have you seen these dish drying mats that they have at Dollar Tree yet that are the buffalo?
I have those. I love them.
So grab that red one and strap it across the back. You've got your curtains.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea.
It'll look like a valance, or something like that.
Let me see. I have.
She's like, I have it right here.
I don't have it right here, but that's a great idea. If I can get it out.
Because it's already hemmed and everything for you too.
I know, that's perfect.
Depending on where you cut it, you just have to, glue it down on the backside there with that pretty fabric showing.
I love that. That is such a great idea. I totally have way too much stuff up in the way here to even get it out, but
I fully understand your pain. I see it. I see it. It's coming out.
Coming out. Yay. There we go. All right.
Oh, yeah. Something like that would be really cute too.
And I even did like the little tie backs and stuff,
Yep.
but I like putting like little pumpkins and different things in here depending on the season.
Sure.
So this stays back there. It always stays back there. I couldn't even barely get it out, so tuck it back in where it goes. But curtains, that would be super cute. Or I could do lace curtains.
You could.
That would be cute. I love that.
And I like your idea too of putting something like up in the opposite corner, maybe something just slightly smaller than like what you've got down there. That's beautiful.
Thank you. I think something
you could even do just a wreath or something in the middle of it, like a little boxwood wreath or something. That'd be cute too.
I love it.
So many ideas.
So many. Love it. So what were you working on? Did you do any crafting today?
I did not, because my regular job this week has been absolutely insane. And I have literally been working every day this week so far for at least 10 to 12 hours a day. And there was just no time. But I did. I've started a couple projects a couple weeks ago that I have to finish up filming and finishing the projects, and then I have a couple new ones. So I don't know if I'll be able to get them all turned around by Saturday, which is typically either Saturday or Sunday is when I have my next video. So my next video might be this Dollar Tree haul that I'm doing. I like to have a DIY video and then a haul and then another DIY video and sometimes a couple DIY videos before I have a haul, but 'tis the season, and there's so many great things out there with Crafter Square and Dollar Tree and everything right now that it's probably just going to be another haul, and then I'll end up doing a bunch of DIYs or something. I have dinner plans tomorrow night with a really good friend that I haven't seen in a while, so I'm going to do that. You got to take time out. You got to have fun.
Yes.
And Saturday I'm going to a party with some friends, but that's not until the evening. So my plan is Saturday and Sunday to crank out a ton of content, because I also have some paid sponsorships that I need to get taken care of. And they've already given me an extension of a deadline, so I really need to get those done. But
yeah, probably Saturday will be the day to do that, because the week's flying by as usual.
It is, yes. That's how I spend my Friday night, crafting.
Tomorrow I'm gonna go to see that new Marvel movie. So that should be
good.
Cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, totally, definitely have to have. I mean, there's always going to be work and different things to do, but you got to have time with your friends and just,
balance.
Relax.
My acting coach talks about sustainability, and it's not only sustaining yourself, financially and mentally, and he said sustainability is kind of like a scale, and when your scale is unbalanced, you tend to go one way or another. So if I'm doing nothing but YouTube stuff, then my house is dirty. I'm ignoring my cat. I'm not getting stuff done for my regular job, or I'm not seeing friends and family, and you need to balance it all. So that's kind of where I'm at. My scale right now is doing this.
I
So I'm trying to get it to balance.
I need to work on that. That and time management for sure. I'm
Yes.
terrible with time management. But yeah,
And cleaning as I go. That's another thing that I'm not really great at.
yeah, for sure. I need to work on that. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I totally like, especially with just getting like kind of started on everything.
Yeah.
It's so easy to just dive right in and just let it consume you with, that's all you want to think about and do. And then it's like you have to, with I have a husband and 4 kids, I have to find that
Sure.
balance.
And it easily, like for me, I mean, I can usually edit a video pretty quickly. And I think that's just because of having auditions and having to send those and knowing how to do that software and stuff. But it it can take a week to a week and a half sometimes to do all the videos for the projects, edit edit it all together, and then do the voiceover, and then create the thumbnail, and then post it to YouTube. And there's a lot that's involved in it.
It is. It
And
really,
like you're doing it the smart way, I think, by just doing live.
well, I do want to do the other way, but then it's like, oh my gosh, it's so much work. And well, I decided I have a 19-year-old. And so I was like, well, if I pay you, you can do my editing, right? And
Nice.
he's going to do that. So that'll really help me out big time. Um, but yeah, I mean, it really, and then starting the blogging stuff, it's like, wow, I didn't realize there was so much to it.
Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, it's insane. I can't imagine like doing all that plus having a full-time job. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know how you manage. Oh,
Bourbon. That's what I always say. I don't really drink a lot of bourbon, but I have a really hefty bar, but I have friends that have a liquor store, so I don't really have to pay for a lot of stuff, or I get it,
oh
at
wow.
a discount. But it just kind of sits there. I've had the same bottle of bourbon for over a year,
Oh
so I
my
don't
God.
drink it a whole lot, but
But
um,
when you're stressed out and you need it, then it's,
yeah, I try to stay away from it if I'm stressed because I don't want that to be my hook. But I will at least
well, that's smart.
have a nice glass of something before I go to bed sometimes if
Yeah.
it's been a crazy week. I may do that tonight, actually.
Mine is, I have to have my coffee.
Do you have
I,
coffee before you go to bed?
oh yeah, I can have coffee and just pass right out while I'm even having
What?
pass out.
There's no way. No way I could do that.
And espresso too.
No. Are you
So,
Italian? Where did you get that from?
actually, I did live in Italy.
That's cool.
Yeah, I did for 6 years. Because my husband, he just retired from the Navy, but we
Oh,
lived in.
cool. My dad was Air Force.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
wow.
And my dad actually did. So my dad was, it's called EOD, so explosive ordnance disposal. And he was an instructor on the Navy base in Maryland, in Indian Head, Maryland.
Oh
So
my
we
God.
were an Air Force family living on the Navy base in Maryland. And it was because of my dad's like specialty in explosive ordnance.
So awesome. And that's where I live in Maryland too.
Oh, cool. Are you an Indian Head? You're not an Indian Head.
We're not an Indian Head, but I know where it is. I'm
I
in
was going
Fort.
to say that is crazy
I
if
know,
you were
right?
an Indian Head. But yeah, I went to Lackey High School in Indian Head, like in that, not in Indian Head, but in that area.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's where I
Wow,
grew up.
I love it. Um, we are in Fort Meade, so even
Okay.
though Navy, he's we're at Army base, but we're
Right.
getting ready to. He actually he retired, but he got a new job in NSA, so it's still in the same building, but we'll be moving just because of like the schools and stuff. I'm not really a fan of that, and plus, I mean, of course, I'm ready to buy a house would be
Sure.
great. settle down and have my own, like, just even the garden, just all of it. I want
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
all things with it. So yeah, I definitely cannot wait for that. But that is so awesome that you. How long did you guys live here for in Maryland?
Um, so we were in Maryland from, I always have to remember from school. So from third grade to ninth grade. And then in ninth grade, we moved to South Carolina. And then I was in South Carolina through the rest of high school and through college. And I'm in Atlanta now.
So I still stayed on the East Coast.
Yep. We lived overseas too. We did the Philippines, we did Guam. We never went to Italy. I've traveled to Italy, but never lived there. I would love to live there. I'd love to live in Florence, actually. Uh,
Oh,
but yeah, mostly all East Coast. We did live in Salt Lake City for a little while too. I went to kindergarten first. Well, I went to kindergarten in the Philippines and then part of first grade in the Philippines. And then I finished first grade, second grade, and part of third grade in Salt Lake City, Utah, and then moved to Maryland. So all
that's
of
awesome. All over. That's how,
you know
like,
what it's like. You know what it's like being
oh,
military.
oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, we got married when we were high school sweethearts. As soon as we graduated, we got married at 18, and then it's been the Navy ever since. And moving, so my kids have been military brats for their whole lives.
Yep.
So yeah, totally get it. It's fun though. I mean, it's great to have that. I mean, I know it's got to be hard for the kids with, moving during, like, after meeting so many their friends and stuff, and then they,
Sure.
you move, and then it's, have to meet new friends again, and yeah,
Sure.
so that's hard for sure for the kids. But I think it's also a really great experience, to be able to experience all different places and cultures and
Yeah. That was probably my favorite thing about it, especially like living in the Philippines. I can remember so many great things about the Philippines and just things that we used to do when we were there. Like we used to ride water buffalo, and we would do this thing called a kalisa, which is kind of like a horse-drawn carriage that they would do, and just the ice cream and the food, and just my mom still makes like chicken adobo and lumpia and fried rice and things like that that we learned when we were there,
Mhm.
and just so many great things. And I think that's like I have a house now, and I've had my house for like 3 years, and it feels great to be settled. But then I think that's probably why I'm still trying to travel as much as I can.
Exactly. Yeah, because you get that travel bug. It's like now
Yeah,
it's, and you're like, yes, I must go on vacation, or I must, like I
like,
miss.
I've got to go. I've been here too long.
Yeah, exactly. That's how, like, he was gonna retire. I think he was like almost maybe about 10 years in or something, and we were in Maryland, since we're from here, but we were here for it was like 4 years, and then we decided he was going to get out, and we decided, like, we just missed traveling way too much, so we went back over to Italy again, and it's just so I mean, you just remember all the different things and experiences. So
Yeah.
I cannot wait to get back to doing some kind of traveling for sure. I don't know where I want to put my bow.
Let me see how it turned out. I want to see what you put on the top corner.
Yeah,
Oh, that's really pretty.
do I want? I'm not feeling the bow on it though. I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. Not working out with that. I'm
I
trying
think
to.
if you did the curtains treatment that you're wanting to do, it'd probably be perfect.
True.
Like
I
I
should.
know you mentioned the lace curtains. I think that'd be beautiful with it.
I think that would. I do have to
Or
grab.
that buffalo check. I think either one would be great.
Almost live an hour below Atlanta. That's my direct. Coffee is great. Yes, it is. Video is too small to see what you're doing. Love Facebook more. I know it's totally something to get used to for sure. But here's my window.
I love it. Very pretty.
And I just did something. I used the same picks up here, which just made it a bit smaller. And then I have to grab my I gotta grab my lace. Actually, I just got some super cheap. I think it was like $6 for 2 panels at the thrift store. So I'm gonna grab that super quick.
If you said the lace.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty because it would probably pull in the white too from that flower from that. Is it a poinsettia that's on there?
Yeah, the little
Oh
poinsettia.
yeah, that'd be beautiful.
This one it's kind of, an off-white ivory, I guess. So we'll see how that is. But if not, I could do do you think I should do that one, or I could do maybe buffalo check or something?
You could do either one, I think. If you had the red and black buffalo check, that'd be really pretty with that. Or even the black and white, because that would be a nice contrast with the red.
Very true. I'm kind of leaning more towards the black and white.
Go buffalo. If you
can
can grab the buffalo, you can hold them up for everybody, and we can vote.
see. Okay, let's vote. Oh, these are the scarves from. This is what you used.
Oh yeah, that's what I used to cover the little footstool.
Yes, so awesome.
Yep.
That's I love it. So the stools, you just got the stool from
Dollar Tree, Crafters, the Dollar Tree Plus section. It was $5.
Wow, awesome. Love it. I wish we had that. All right, so I could do this, and then I can add. Actually, I have like could do like a little buffalo check bow or something to match. Yeah. I'm kind of leaning towards this, honestly. I think it'll be super cute.
I think it'll be pretty.
What's
everybody think?
A small
Stacy says a small wreath. I said that too.
Yeah, a small wreath opposite.
So Heather's Wows just said that her husband said that I remind him of Michael Weatherby from Bull, and I get that a lot. I get that a lot.
All the way, it does go all the way down. Perfect.
I get Timothy Oliphant sometimes as well.
Oh, yeah.
And when I was thinner, I used to get Nate Berkus a lot, but I've gained the weight away from that one.
I think it's COVID. Ever since that happened, like
mine is just food. It's not COVID.
Well, it's staying in and just all eating. Mine was ice cream. The ice cream was terrible. It tore me up.
Yep.
I am getting this little.
Oh, you're taking the little trim off of there, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the trim off, make it a little bit kind of shaggy, shabby, whatever you call it. Frayed. Fray's the word, yes. That's the word I was looking for. And then
that actually gives me a good idea.
This is a long curtains. I'm glad it fit the size. That worked out perfect.
Yeah, for sure. Are you going to make long curtains, or are you going to do like a valance?
I'm confused on if I want to do which I want to do, honestly. So I am going to see how it looks if I do it like this. I'm just going to pull it up. So I just cut it in the half. Well, it's not necessarily half, but kind of, sort of. And then let's see how it will look if I do it like this, and then it would be really cute if I have this one here like that, and then I did a little valance too.
Yep, and maybe you could do your valance with the you were talking about like a buffalo check ribbon or something like that, or the tiebacks.
Yes, love it. Love that. Yeah, I'm totally gonna do that. I'm just gonna glue it, but could totally do some some stapling too.
Stapling is a good thing sometimes.
Oh yeah. Mine
Is that a Sure Bonder glue gun you have there?
Yeah.
That's my favorite brand.
Me too. Love it.
And I'm not just saying that because they send me a bunch of free stuff. I really do like their glue guns. I won't use a product if I don't like it.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I am. That's exactly how I am.
Because you guys would end up using it, and then you'd be like, that sucks. Why are you telling us to use that? And I'm not going to do that.
Exactly how I feel. I don't do any affiliate stuff with anything that I don't use personally.
Yep. I think I'm going to try and do something too to where with future things that come in, if I can, obviously the company has to agree to it, but doing some sort of giveaway as well, where, I can get it, I can try it, but then there could be a chance for somebody else to win some of it too.
Oh yeah, I think they would. I don't see why they wouldn't do that. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I know that's what
sense to me.
When I did launch or launch for the hair stuff, and they did I did a live for them, and then they did a gifting, giveaway. Well, on Facebook you have to say gifting or something, and but yeah, they totally, it was really awesome. They did
Nice.
3, I think it was like every 100 they gave away something, every 100 shares, so that was pretty awesome.
That's really cool.
So yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't do that, for sure.
I love the way this is looking.
I know, I'm pretty excited about this.
Yeah, this is cool.
I had 2 projects planned out, but I sometimes go a little slow and just relaxing. I like to that's why I wanted the 2 hours time slot, because I don't know, I just feel like it's just fun just to hang out, chat with everybody. And
Yeah, for sure. You have a 2-hour time slot tonight?
uh-huh.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, every week I do. Yeah, I think I'll do that. It's cute.
Yeah, I like the fold over like that you did there at the bottom.
And then I left
Kind
a
of
little.
looks like the curtains are kind of scrunched up,
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And it comes up a little bit, and then you can even a little window box. Really
Yep.
get make it all fancy.
You could do all kinds of stuff with it. Leah Michelle Marison just said that she bought the Dollar Tree glue gun to keep it as an emergency in case the other ones go out, and I did the same exact thing.
Oh, awesome.
Even though I have like 5 glue guns from Sure Bonder, I still, just in case. I mean that, and I honestly thought like the small one too would be a really good one to take for traveling or something.
So true.
Like if I wanted to travel somewhere and craft while I was on vacation.
Hey, I totally do it. A great idea. I actually just seen that there too the other day, and I didn't end up picking it up, but I was so curious at how it
Yeah.
Have you tested it out?
I have not yet. I probably should, I guess, if I'm going to use it as my backup.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work real good, then there's no use to having it as a backup.
Your vacation, and that's the only one you have, and you're like, oh, well, so much for that. That
right.
didn't work. Crafting today.
That's probably a sign that I shouldn't be crafting on vacation.
Yeah, that's true. I would like a nice vacation. I might go. I was kind of thinking Deep Creek Lake or something would be fun.
Nice. Yeah, I just got back from a trip to Boston. Well, actually, we went to Salem, but that was a lot of fun.
That is awesome. Perfect timing then for the time of year.
It was fun. Yeah, I went with a bunch of YouTube friends, and we just had a great time.
That's awesome.
We didn't craft. We didn't do anything like that. We didn't go to Dollar Tree. We just had fun.
I love it. I want to go to Salem so bad.
It was fun. It was definitely fun. We stayed in Boston, and then we just took the ferry across to Salem, and then took the train back to Boston afterwards, and it was great.
That's awesome. How fun. We were going to go, my daughter and I, for her 18th birthday, we were going to go there. But then they had like these restrictions and stuff because of COVID and all.
Yeah.
And so that was a major bummer. I was really bummed out because we were like totally into Halloween and,
Mhm.
all the things. Like it would have just been so fun. And then going to the Pocus house.
Yeah, we did those. We went to those places where they shot the different scenes, and I went with like a bunch of. There was 9 of us that went total, and it was um, like it was Bargain Bethany,
Oh,
uh, Megan from Blue Guns and Roses, Sarah Jane from Chic on the Cheap, Courtney from Creative on the Cheap, Shannon from Daily DIYer, Whitney from Whiskey and Wit, Jay Money from J Money DIY, and
wow.
yeah, we just had a blast. I'm
Gosh,
forgetting
those
somebody.
all, every single one
Who
of
did
those.
I forget?
That is awesome.
Oh, and then Jennifer from Little Bit of Common Crazy. How could I forget Jennifer? She was
Mhm.
amazing. And we just had a blast. We just had so much fun.
I love it. That would
And
be
that was the first time a lot of us had met. Like, it was the first time that I had met
hmm,
everybody with the exception of, Sarah Jane. So, like, it was cool. It was fun.
how fun. What a great group too.
Yeah, we had a blast. We had a blast.
That's I watch every single one of the creators you mentioned. So that's
They're
pretty
all I can honestly say that they are friends. It's funny. I've when you look at, like, their channels compared to mine, their channels are so much larger than mine. And, we've not done any collaborations together because they're friends.
awesome.
They were on the Chit Chat show as guests, and that's how I originally met them when I did the Chit Chat show. And with the exception of Courtney, because she invited me to do her mystery box challenge like last year, but that was the only kind of collaboration that I've done with any of them. And we had a blast just hanging out and just being friends, and that's probably the coolest thing. Like, I almost wouldn't want to do a collaboration with them, even though I could, my channel could grow from that kind of exposure,
Hmm.
of course, but like they're friends first.
Exactly. Well, I love that. That's
Yeah,
definitely.
it was a lot of fun. It was very, very, very cool.
So how long did you stay there for?
We flew in on Thursday, and then a lot of us left on well, we all left on Sunday.
How fun. I want to
Yeah,
go.
we flew in the day, the arrival day. I flew in around the same time that Sarah Jane flew in, and Courtney and Jennifer flew in. So, and then other people kind of ended up meeting us throughout the day. And then we had one day in Salem, and then one day in Boston, and then came home.
Oh, I love it. I
It was
think
fun.
I definitely plan to go there. I've always wanted to go. I guess since I was little, ever since watching Hocus Pocus and all, I was like, oh, I have to go. And then all the witch stuff, and it just would be super fun for
It was
sure.
really, really cool. It was much cooler than I expected. Great restaurants, great little shops, great things to do. If you want to do a haunted house, you can. If you wanted to do a haunted tour, you can. If you
Hmm.
wanted to just not do anything that was spooky or Halloweeny, you could. There was all kinds of fun stuff to do.
How fun. I love
It
it.
was a blast. That looks really, really good. I like the buffalo check curtains on there too.
I'm pretty excited about it. I think it turned out super cute.
Yeah.
I think I might do, let's see. I want to bring something in, a little bit of buffalo check, something to maybe.
To tie in the curtains.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking.
Do you have a little bow or something to do at the top corner?
Oh, you know what? Actually, I could put a little teeny. Let me see. Um,
It's funny, your craft room kind of looks like mine, but I know where everything is.
you
Yeah,
know,
that's great. I like that bow on there. My craft room reminds me of yours because it's like it looks like it's crazy, but it's really not because you know exactly where everything is.
exactly. Yep. I have entirely way too much stuff. Um, Literally every single square inch is filled except for the ceiling at this point. So time for me to move.
Nice.
So this is a good old Dollar Tree bow. Look how
Yep.
cute it is. Or I can use this one. This one came off of some kind of probably like an ornament or something.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't. So I was kind of thinking,
Annie's asking me if I saw the Coven Cottage. Yes, we did.
you did? Oh my gosh. So awesome.
We had fun. We had a lot of fun.
I had
Salem was amazing. I mean, of course, the people I was with made that trip, but it was fun. We had PJ nights and just, would hang out together after dinner and just laugh and cut up. I'm surprised that we didn't get thrown out of the hotel sometimes because we were laughing so hard.
oh man, that would be such a blast. Such a blast. I totally have to go. Um, I've been to Boston before because my father had used to live there when um back when I was like super young. So
Hmm.
he at that time, of course, I was didn't really know anything about Salem or anything like that. So
Yeah.
I didn't get the opportunity to do that. But in Boston, we went to the
Yep.
Cheers bar. So
Yep.
that
We did that too.
I do remember that, and I have pictures and but yeah, I totally cannot wait to go, and it's gonna be so fun. I love that. Like my daughter, she loves all that type of stuff too. Um, so yeah, and then just travel anywhere. I can have fun. I feel like anywhere I go, I'm gonna make the best of it and just explore. I love exploring.
Absolutely. That's what life's about. You gotta do it, even if you just sneak away for a long weekend, 2 hours away. Like
Yeah,
it's important to do that kind of stuff. I did it even when I was broke and would just like sleep in my car at a campground or something, or
that
stay at a Motel 6. And I'm still broke, but I will save for it now. But like you just have to do it. It's important.
exactly. I feel like that's. I mean, oh my gosh, it's so important. I
That's
love.
adorable. I love the addition of the buffalo check bow at the top.
Yes, I feel like I needed that to just kind of tie it in. Um, but yeah, super cute. I love it. And what time is it now? Because my clock is totally
It is 11:30 p.m. my time, so that's East Coast time.
okay. Same as yeah, I'm in Maryland, so same as yours.
Oh, you are okay.
I can get started on my next craft, which is fall crafts. So I am going to use a charger plate from Dollar Tree. So I was kind of thinking either this one or I'm kind of thinking this one. I do have actually that one that you showed earlier.
Yeah, I have it right here. I've got stuff piled on top of it, but that kind of bronze. Yeah, that one. I love that one.
So pretty. I love it. I don't even want to do anything like paint
I'm
over.
putting mine on my coffee or on my dining room table. I'm not doing anything to them.
Yeah, I love it just as it is. So pretty. So I don't want to put. I didn't want to cover that one. So I was kind of thinking maybe to do this one, and then I have. I think I might have got this thing from Dollar Tree.
That looks like Dollar Tree.
Yep. So Dollar Tree,
Okay.
pumpkin thingy, candy dish or whatever it is. And so I was kind of thinking to paint. I'm going to paint my plate here, my charger plate, and then I wanted to decoupage in the pumpkin and kind of do like a little bit of a vintage type of piece. So
Nice.
set that to the side. See, that's another reason why I like 2 hours, because then I can sometimes switch to another craft and
Yeah.
the both worlds.
I don't know how you do it.
I love it. So I think I'm going to do a white. Have you guys seen these from Dollar Tree? Now they also have the other candy. It's actually the dish is a shape of a candy. So I spray painted that. I didn't do anything to this to spray paint it or anything yet. So, or even if you wanted to do this side and do like the 3D total, 3D thing.
Yeah,
But
that'd be great.
I was kind of thinking when I decoupage it to put maybe some like little picks or something in here and just some kind of shadow box type of thing maybe. So we'll see how that goes.
Nice.
But yeah, totally. I can't let fall go. I love it. Can't let it go.
Yeah, fall is my favorite, but fall, Christmas, all of that. Anything basically from like September through January, I'm on board with.
Oh yeah.
The cold weather, the sweaters, I love it all.
The cold weather, I'm not a huge fan of. It's pretty chilly out right now. So I was about freezing. I was about numb, actually. I was outside earlier. Oh my gosh, my hands are gonna fall off my toes, and I was being super dramatic, but it was pretty chilly. I feel like fall only lasted like a month, maybe.
Yeah.
It was way too quick. We still have all
And
the
you're in Maryland, so you're gonna get snow, and
oh,
we don't get snow here really. We get more like ice storms here, which are horrible. But
wow.
the good thing about an ice storm, and I guess a pandemic, is that we're working from home anyway most of the time, so I won't have to worry about
Driving it.
driving in it. I don't
Um,
think I could drive in it.
yeah, me either. I would be too paranoid for sure.
Sandra Jones is saying you've got to move on to Christmas now.
Totally. I do. But I
But
did
one
start
more fall. One
I
more
had
fall.
some Christmas. Totally been doing Christmas, but I still just been throwing those fall crafts in here and there because I just love them.
Yep.
But then I feel like I did get started kind of late, so I feel like next year I need to be. I think
Excuse me.
6 weeks maybe
Yeah.
at a time. So I'll have to do that.
I'm gonna have to start earlier for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bought so much fall stuff and didn't even get to I feel like craft with half of it. So
Oh my gosh, me too. I still have so much left. It's going to last probably for years. I mean, the Christmas, I went way overboard last year for Christmas stuff. And I said this year I'm like I I do not want to go out and start getting a bunch of stuff from Dollar Tree.
yep.
What did I do? I went and got a bunch of stuff because out new stuff and it's so cute.
Yeah, it's hard not to. I told the story earlier, and it was either in I don't know if it was in Annie's or if it was in Crafty Peeps, but I was saying how I have the big 30-gallon storage bins in the attic, and I have one for Halloween, I have one for Christmas, and I have one for fall, and I put any of my kind of extra stuff left over from crafting
Hmm.
specific to those holidays in those bins and then put it upstairs. Because even today, when I went to like Dollar Tree, there was so much fall stuff that I saw that I hadn't seen before. And so I grabbed a couple of those things and I'll just put them in the bin for next year. But I've been buying so much of the new Christmas stuff that I said that the bin upstairs is looking at me like this, going, why are you buying all that Christmas stuff, mister? We're here ready for you.
Another great thing is like when you get your holiday stuff out the next year, and you're like, wow, I forgot I had that. This is like Christmas.
It's like doing a haul all over again. Yeah.
I love that part. People don't forget Veterans Day, middle of all this.
Veterans Day is a great one to also do some DIYs with.
Walmart went. Oh my gosh, Jackie. So like, I totally do the same thing. Home from Walmart went for Diet Mountain Dew, cost $67. The struggle. The struggle's real.
She got a fancy Mountain Dew.
Expensive Mountain Dew, right? Oh
I
my
have a
god.
feeling she grabbed a few more things though.
Found some.
My Dollar Tree or my Walmart finally started restocking the craft area. It was bare for such a long time,
Oh
and
wow.
I went one day last week, and I only go to Walmart if I absolutely have to, and when I do go, it is at like when they open. I will get there at 6:30 in the morning and
Oh
be the first one in the store. And I walked to the craft aisle not expecting to see anything, and like they had turned the one craft aisle into like four, and there was Waverly paint and apple barrel and all these shapes and sizes and wood pieces and burlaps and florals. And
I love it.
I think 200 and something dollars later, it was before 8 a.m.
Yeah, you already had put in like a full day's shop,
Absolutely.
had breakfast.
Right. Jackie said she found some huge shiplap rounds for $7. They're all black, but I'll paint them. I need to find those shiplap rounds. Those sound cool.
Wow, neat. Is that that's at Walmart?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Is how bad I am shopping. Yes, it's a whole nother ball game. The shopping's one thing, crafting's a whole nother. Um, too much.
And when I was like crafting for myself, that was a whole different world than doing it now for YouTube because, having a craft room was something I never thought that I would have.
Yeah, exactly. Me either.
I did it on the dining room table.
Mhm. Yeah, the kitchen counter, and I
Right.
for the whole, pretty much like the whole kitchen, and then once I started expanding from there, getting rid of like taking everybody's stuff out of their closets, and I'm like, oh, I need this closet too, and then like, we really do need our kitchen back, so
Mom, I need a place to put my
you
shoes.
need to go ahead. Yeah, you need to go ahead and get a room now,
What
please.
color is that Waverly? Because it's really, really nice. I love the coverage, but is that the like classic white or what's that one called?
It's the white,
It's the classic white. Okay. I love it.
pretty. It's a really great coverage. I love Waverly, and I didn't even do
I
any.
use a lot of their products. Waverly, well, the company that makes Waverly, it's Plaid Crafts. They're actually based here in Georgia.
Are they? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
They're in Norcross, Georgia, which is about, it's probably now where I live, it's about probably 45 minutes from me.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, a
I
friend of mine used to work there.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I love their products. I know a lot of the crafters have the do the affiliate stuff with them and all, so they
Mm-hmm.
sell all kinds of products and get some good stuff. Yeah, I absolutely love Waverly though, because I'm just like totally like so much a chalk person. So like I'm just, that's all I use mainly is chalk paint. But Waverly definitely is my favorite of all.
Yeah, the antiquing wax I think is probably my favorite Waverly product.
Oh
The
yeah.
the brown one that just kind of use it as my stain substitute almost all the time.
Yep.
I've used Old English furniture polish before as well, and that works really good for some of the Dollar Tree wood pieces to use that as kind of a stain. It
Huh.
smells a little, but I
Huh.
can get past it.
I absolutely love the antique wax. But then I started using the Kill Sealing Wax, dark wax, and
Oh,
I've been
okay.
like super obsessed with using this because you don't have to worry about drying time. So that's why I was like really convenient.
I'm
A
gonna
lot.
add that to my Amazon cart. Kills
Sealing dark wax.
sealing.
Dark wax. Yes, really, I absolutely love it. Now I heard
Yeah,
that
I
the
see it in that same little container that you have too.
oh good they restock, yeah, because a couple of people were messaging me like, I don't see it in your
Oh,
Amazon.
it's out
Or,
of stock.
oh, is it? Oh, bummer. I think who else has it?
Oz makes one.
Which what is it?
Oz, a company called Oz.
Oh, okay.
But I'll wait. I'll wait for the good one. I'll
Yeah.
set the memory or the reminder.
They might have it in like Lowe's or something like that. I'm not
That's
too
true.
It could possibly. I mean, it's got to be somewhere, I would think, other than, just Amazon.
Sure. Amazon's just so easy.
Such a really like it's really a pretty stain on wood because it's not too dark or anything. It's kind of like I would say almost like a coffee stain.
Yep.
So it's really pretty.
Nice, nice, nice.
I'm gonna spend my second here.
So funny. The coverage on that, I'm still like blown away by how good that is.
I know, I love it. I mean, I probably could have even got away with one coat, but
Sure.
just to be on the safe side. Yeah, got a little crumb up in there. We don't want that.
No.
Yeah, I'm definitely loving the coverage with it. I also use Rust-Oleum linen is a really nice one too.
Yep. That's a great one. I buy like the little like what is it, like a half gallon or something like that, and use
Mhm.
that quite a bit. I almost spilled it on my hardwood floors one time.
I picked up black rounds for $5 and it's huge. Wow, nice. From where? Blah blah blah. Plaid and being plaid ambassador for sure. Jamie, you live in Georgia, like Barb from with the shabby tree.
I think my Aunt Lillian follows the shabby tree. I don't know if I do or not.
So you've never watched Barb?
I'm sure I have because I believe that's the one that my Aunt Lillian always sends me. I'm gonna multitask here and go onto Facebook real quick and see if that's the one I'm thinking it is.
And then she has two sisters that actually had joined. They decided to start doing lives as well. I really like her sister Lisa.
Yep, Shabby Tree. That's the one that my aunt follows. I'm just so bad with if it's not on like Instagram or YouTube. I'm just so bad with. I need an assistant. Is what I need. I really need an assistant to help
Yeah,
me with
oh my,
all of the postings and everything.
it would
Uh,
be amazing.
maybe I'll make that a priority after the first of the year.
Mhm. I think if I need one, then I would say that you probably for sure should definitely get one. I can't imagine.
Yeah, I just need like an assistant that can also like run errands or do other things too. Hey, take this box upstairs in the attic. Hey, go put this in the attic. Go grab that from the attic.
That heat gun is amazing. You can't hear it at all. Wow, really?
Yeah, you really can't.
Wow. Well, that's
You know,
amazing. Here I was all like, oh, I don't want to use it because I feel all bad and everything. And
that
Heather
looks good.
Barr won American Influencer Award. Oh, she won that tonight? Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool. I want to win an award.
Hmm, every
I want to
go
win an influencer award. Maybe someday.
Of course, I gotta use the kills on here too. Gotta dirty it up.
Oh, nice. So that's what you used earlier too, right? When you were doing the
Yep.
window
Yep.
with the drip brush.
And then also I really like using the distress inks.
Oh,
Containers of those work really well too.
nice.
Almost dry.
Would you say that your craft room is filled with more supplies versus, well, I guess all of it's really supplies. Is it more like paints and glues and like trims and stuff, or is it more items to turn into DIYs? Does that make sense?
I would say that it is a lot of surfaces, a lot of wood, tons and tons of ribbon, and yeah, tons and tons of ribbons. I have a thing with making bows and stuff, so I would
I'm
say
not good at bows.
a pretty good variety of. There's a section for pretty much everything. There's a lot of wreaths all the way at the top, all the way around. Then one side has a bunch of florals, like covering the wall. And then each door has these like things that hang on it for all the ribbons in it.
Nice.
And one side has like wood pieces and fabrics. And so I think it's a pretty good mixture, but I would say probably the most maybe is surfaces, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of maybe it would be ribbon.
Nice. I just bought a over the door organizer, so it hangs, clips to the top of the door, kind of like a shoe rack or something, but it's for Cricut vinyl to keep it.
That's exactly right.
And I'm excited to start using that.
That's awesome. I had got mine from Michael's, and it's for the vinyl, and I put my ribbon in there because you can see it through its, here. So I have two of those from Michael's, and then I bought one that's over the shoe rack thing from Amazon, and that one I put like Decumesh and stuff in it, which I don't use as often, but of course, when you start collecting things, you just got to have all the colors. But yeah, I don't
know when you're going to want it. You never know when you're going to need it.
Yeah, exactly. That is so true. All right, that turned out good. I just need to do some dark sealing wax. Where's my brush? My trusty old brush.
Chip brush. I love a chip brush.
I love doing chip,
especially for doing like that.
It's perfect for doing distressing.
Mm-hmm. Any kind of dry brushing or anything like that. It's always fun. I was going to show you something. I don't know if your audience would be the same audience from the other shows too. Okay, because I was going to show other projects, but they've seen them all.
Christy, so you did get something to hold all your ribbon. Oh, those ribbon holders, I did not get any of those. I still have the same for sure. Definitely still have the same ones, but I ran out of room and I don't have any more doors in here. I have two doors for my closet and then the main door. So I pretty much, and now I have the Cricut station. So I was going to put ribbon, like some kind of ribbon holder there, but that didn't, I've done taking that space up now. So basically I just have to just kind of deal with what I have for now until we move.
Nice. When does the move, or does it depend on like orders and all that kind of stuff?
Well, he's out of the military now, so he just retired. So now we're just waiting to basically we have a realtor, so we're just waiting on actually finding a house. But
Nice.
the market's like it's not the best.
Yeah, it's aggressive. If you are selling, you are in a great position. If you're buying, you need to have lots and lots and lots and lots of money.
Definitely, because they are wanting like 10%. So let's just say you want a $600,000 house, you need 60 grand. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely, we did all the saving. Now we just need to find the house and not get outbid.
Yeah. I was so glad that I was able to get my house when I did, because I don't know if I would have been able to do it. I bought 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago, and I got in the neighborhood that I wanted, and there would
Nice.
have been no way I could have done it now.
Oh yeah. It's not good for sure. It's not. It's a bummer too because we actually were about to buy a house right before COVID. Well, right before they did like the lockdown stuff. The house that we were going to get, we found one on the water. It was beautiful. About to sign, the contract, and then they put out a no move thing for the Navy. I don't know if it was like all military, but I know for the Navy they were like, nobody's moving right now till I think they lifted it in June that following year, I guess it was, or was it that year? I don't know, but it ended up working out only because we realized the house was kind of like too small. So
Oh, okay.
everything happens for a reason. But now I'm kind of like, oh man, we're going to be here forever with this market. I think we'll get what is meant to be. I feel like.
Yeah.
So
Yep. I always believe in that for sure.
definitely.
My house was really bittersweet when I found it. I'll tell you this story that I didn't tell on any of the other ones, so you get the exclusive. I told a little bit about this story, but in 2017, I lost all of my grandparents all in the same year. I had three surviving grandparents, and they were all in their 90s, and they lived amazing, long, beautiful lives. And when my grandparents passed away, there was a little bit of insurance money, inheritance, whatever you want to call it, from each one of them. And so I had a little bit of money to pay off some debt and then to set myself up to have a little bit of a down payment. And I started looking for houses. And when I started looking for houses, I found like 5 or 6 different ones, and kind of all in the similar area that I was looking for. But this particular neighborhood I was really interested in, and so I found three houses on this street that were for sale.
Hmm.
And the second house I looked at, which is the one I'm in now, when I first looked at it, I was like, yeah, it's cute, but I really like the other one up the street better. And so I put in an offer on that one. Well, that one didn't work out. And then I had a backup offer for this house. I came back to look at the house just to make sure that, we wanted to move forward and everything. And when I came to the house, I had a great front porch. That was the first thing that I loved about it. And my grandmother used to love to sit out on her front porch. And then there were forget-me-not flowers that were planted around the mailbox, and that was my other grandmother's favorite flower.
Aw.
We went into the guest bedroom, which is now my craft room, and it was painted purple, and that was my grandmother's favorite color, and it's still purple to this day. It's like a
Aw.
light purple. And then when I went to look at the backyard out on the deck, there were cardinals flying around. And typically you see one or you see a pair, and I saw three.
Wow.
And I was just like, I just started crying. I literally started bawling. And my realtor was like, no, don't get your hopes up. It's okay. It's okay. We'll find you a house. And I was like, no, this is the house. This is the house. And she's like, no, don't get excited. You might not. And I'm like, no, this is my house. This is my house. And 2.5 weeks later, I moved into it. So
That's amazing.
yeah, it worked out really, really good. It was it was crazy the way it all worked out. But I still, still kind of see little signs here and there and little reminders, and the cardinals are always flying around, and you know,
Aw.
yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. And
Oh,
like for me, my one grandmother, I don't want to say who I was closest to, but she was the one that lived closest to us. So logistically, we saw her more than
mhm.
my other grandmother. But I she had a stroke on Christmas Day in 2016, and then ended up passing away in 2017, just after New Year's. And Christmas was her absolute favorite holiday, and that was obviously really tough. And that's kind of why when I do Christmas, I really do Christmas, and I decorate a lot, and because she liked to do that, and so that's kind of my way of honoring her. And I have, like, people see them sometimes when I'm doing my crafts. I have long sleeves on tonight, but I have some tattoos and stuff, and they all have different meanings for each one of my grandparents. And
Aw.
yeah, so yeah, my house was definitely meant to be. I'll show you guys this one. My grandmother was. It's kind of hard to see here, but there it is. It's map coordinates, and my grandmother was born in Lilybrook, West Virginia, and that is the if you put that map coordinate into Google, it takes you to Lilybrook, West Virginia.
Wow. I
So
love
that's kind of my way of honoring her. And then I have one up here that's for my other grandmother. That's like a mountainscape because she lived in the mountains in Tennessee. And then
Aw.
I
That
have
is
a Tonka truck that I'm getting that's going to be over here because my grandfather owned a trucking company, and he used to take us out in his, like, it was a semi dump truck. And
mhm.
so he would always take us out for like short runs and stuff with him. And so that's kind of
Aw.
that one I've waited way too long to get, but I needed to give my and then I want a little glue gun or something.
Yes, definitely. Yes. I thought about that. I'm like, wonder how a glue gun would look. And then you could even do something with the cord, maybe.
Yeah,
With-
I'm definitely getting a glue
oh,
gun tattoo. I'm gonna get the glue gun when I do the Tonka and just be done.
yes, definitely. That's awesome. I feel like the house was definitely meant for you to
It
have.
really was.
It
It
really,
really was. And I've changed it quite a bit. It's 100 years old. It was built in 1945. And it had the awnings on it, the aluminum awnings around all the windows and around the front porch. And it was like a corner front porch, and it had aluminum, you know, awnings around each side of it. And I did take those down, and I put up shutters, and then I built a pergola around the front. It's actually on my channel. It's one of my videos on my
wow.
channel, going through that process and tearing down those awnings with my best friend, and then building that new pergola. And then finally recently, it took over almost a year to get it the rest of it done, because I finished the pergola in like November actually of last year. And
Mhm.
then it started to get cold, and you can't paint pressure treated wood until 3 months after it's been exposed to the elements. And by then it was January, so it was way too cold to paint. So I had to wait until springtime, and then I did a whole like refresh of the porch and everything. But those videos are actually on my channel too. So I try to do some like little mini home things and
I love that.
DIYs and thrift flips and Dollar Tree hauls and Dollar Tree DIYs and all kinds of fun stuff. So
Found you on Instagram.
oh, cool.
Yeah, that's how I came across you. Oh, it's been, I don't know how long now. It's been a while, quite a while. But that is so awesome. I love that you shared that with us. I feel all special and all.
Yeah, my house was definitely meant to be.
Oh yeah. For you to get the tattoos and stuff for your grandparents, I bet
Oh
that's
gosh.
awesome.
I just flipped on Instagram real quick, and the first thing that I came to was a post that was shared by Dollar Tree Goodies 5.
Oh yeah.
And
I-
look what it is.
Wow. A cardinal.
It's a cardinal ornament.
Gosh. Wow. They're
So
to the story.
That makes me want to cry.
Aw, they're listening to us.
Yeah, for sure. Somebody is, either YouTube is, or uh, the phones are, or the angels are. I'll choose to think it was the angels.
Yeah, definitely. I love that.
You painted your plate.
I did, and then I'm gonna do some distressing.
Somewhere.
I'm gonna do some distressing on. I painted this one, the dish, and I'm gonna cover it with some strips of just some like different strips of. I got these doilies from antique stores, so I'm trying to find just kind of use different ones to, kind of cut up and
Nice.
use some pieces from.
There's always such good patterns and like textures and stuff with those too.
I love it. I did, what did I do last night? I did something last night. I think, oh, I took it out of here, darn. It was a really pretty wreath. I did post it on Instagram, but the pumpkin, it was like one of those wood cut out pumpkins, not the like the presswood stuff. And it's the one that has little slats, and then I used different kind of, pieces of
Is it this one?
yep, that one.
It's
I
really
love
pretty.
that one, the pumpkin. It was just, I love that pumpkin. So I'm kind of trying to do the same type of thing, but like different. So using different pieces of these, ripping them up, cutting them up, and then kind of piecing them together and putting it on here.
So many good things.
For sure.
And you found those, you said, at a thrift store?
These ones I got from the antique store.
Nice.
Yeah. So then I'm going to do kind of like just little strips of, little piecing it together. Just kind of cutting.
This is kind of cool too, because it reminds me of almost like a snowflake in some ways. And so you could always, even do the same technique that you're doing right now, but with something for Christmas very easily.
Yes, definitely. That's a great idea. I love just like different like textures and dimension, and I was trying to think of something to do with this little pan here. I was like, this would be so cute to put little, picks in it, or something inside of it. Let's see how this this one was a little too short, but that would have been nice to put over on that side. Let's see, I'll get one of these, or do I want to put this one? This one's really quite dark. I like that one.
That's cool too, yeah.
So just gonna do a little, just different strips.
And are you Mod Podging those to the?
Yeah.
Nice. Now, do you use Mod Podge, or do you like to use just regular like Elmer's glue or something?
I use Mod Podge.
Do you?
Yeah.
Depends on what I'm doing. I don't think I'm a very good Mod Podger though either.
No.
I'm really not. I'm learning. I have a friend that's spectacular at it, but I did not get that training yet.
It can be a little, yeah, definitely it can be a little tricky for
I don't know
sure.
if I'm using too much or too little, or I don't know what it is. I've tried it a couple different ways, and it's just not working. So Kelly Dallas Hutchinson just joined. She said hello, or she at least is saying hello. How is everyone tonight?
Hi, Kelly. This has been such a treat tonight. I love it. Thanks for putting this together. Aw, you're so sweet, Janice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was nice.
Gorgeous. She needs my address to send it straight to me. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet.
I get asked a lot about, and you'll probably start getting, if you're not already getting asked this, but what do you do with all your crafts that you make?
Auction.
Oh, okay. You're actually selling yours.
Yeah, I'm doing auctions, and then also I make a lot of things that I want to keep, which is a problem.
Yeah.
Running out of space.
I should talk to you about the auction thing. because I just either give them away or will recycle them into another project or give them like to a neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Definitely give them. I give a lot to my mom as well.
My mom told me the she doesn't need any more crafts because she's got too many. Mom is like me though. We have a lot of stuff in our house, so she
Oh, yeah.
doesn't need more stuff.
My mom definitely. My mom doesn't have quite as much stuff as me. She thinks it's. She's like, oh, you just have way too much stuff. I'm like, I know. I just need to like purge and get rid of things before I move, and but it's so hard because I like all this
It
stuff.
It is. The stuff has feelings.
Yes, exactly. I mean, you know, it's just hard to pick and choose. But yeah, I totally need to do something though, because I can't keep all of it.
No. I've found too that like if you take or if you call up some local, like I've called some retirement homes, some
Hmm.
orphanages, even some shelters, and they will take all kinds of stuff like that, especially like decor and things because they can use it to decorate like the rooms or
Oh,
like they can use it for the common areas. And then
hmm.
sometimes even like with craft stuff, you make it like where you're just not using something anymore. And I will take that to like the Boys and Girls Club or to even some of the like shelters that maybe have like moms and kids or something like that. And that's a good way to kind of, you know, give
I
back, but also purge, but
exactly.
also get a little tax receipt for the IRS.
I absolutely love it. I love that because I would take it to like the thrift store and stuff and drop it off. But I mean,
Right.
I would feel much better doing it.
I do it at a thrift store if it's a thrift store that supports like a charity of some kind, then I will do that. But if it's a thrift store that, they just make their own money off of it, I don't really try and do that.
Yeah,
But, like
like children.
Goodwill is right here really close to me, so that's kind of one where I'll take some stuff sometimes. But then there's a shelter that's in town, and they support an LGBTQ foster home, or not
Okay.
a foster home, like a shelter.
Oh,
And then there's another one that supports like the Atlanta Food Bank, and so I'll do stuff like that with them.
hmm. That's so awesome. I love that. What a
Yeah,
great.
if it's something that is worthy of being in somebody's house, because
Mhm.
sometimes we do the little trick. You know how it is.
Yeah.
You'll make your little sign here, but the back of it is plain. You see all the staples and all the stuff, but
Hmm.
it's hanging up against the wall, so it doesn't need to be pretty
Exactly.
on that side.
I love it. Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm totally gonna do that. I know, like there's this one. It's a children's hospital one in Virginia that I would donate to a lot,
Yeah,
but I don't know if they have.
I'm hoping that when we're kind of back to normal and stuff that we have Atlanta Children's Hospital here, and
Mhm.
I would love to go into there and be able to do like craft classes or something with the kids, and even if it's just making little popsicle stick things or whatever it happens to be. I think that could be really fun.
Oh, for
I
oh,
don't know when I'm going to do all this stuff, but I've got grand plans. I'm playing the lottery every day, so let's hope.
love it. Definitely.
That I'll be doing my channel and saying, hey, this is Jamie Miles from Florence, Italy. I'm on my way to the Italian Dollar Tree today.
That's funny. I did miss I had to order like everything online when I was crafting there. Um and then you have to wait like 2 weeks for it to get there. So that part was kind of sucky. But but worth it. Definitely worth it. So this was kind of thick, so it wasn't really wanting to, my Mod Podge wasn't really working too well for it. So I had to just break out the glue, that hot glue.
Improvise. What are those things that looks like some? What is that scissors? What is that thing?
Oh, yeah, these are Fiskars Scissors.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like that.
They have them.
I would never lose them because of the size of them.
I know, they're huge. They're really great for if you have arthritis in your hands and stuff. Because a lot of times my hands would hurt in like using the other ones. So these are
Yeah,
really
those are
like
great. I'm gonna have to add those to my cart too.
added to the cart.
That's
Walmart.
gross.
Yep. Mine from Walmart. They have them at um how to plan ahead for sure. Then how to plan ahead for sure.
I
Then
found them. Amazon. I can
how
have
much?
them tomorrow. $13.97.
Wow, nice. Great deal.
Yeah, they said that the normal price is $22.99, and there's some like sale or something that's going on right
Nice.
now. I might just go ahead and get them while we're chatting.
When they when they first came out, it was like an outrageous price. And then some, I know they're 20 at Hobby Lobby, but you can get they do the sale and stuff every other week, I guess it is. So if you get it in the sewing section, you'll be able to get them for $10, which is great too.
Nice. Are those is it the 10-inch? Are they bigger? They look like they're a little bigger.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Let's measure and see.
And you guys thought you were coming for crafts tonight.
I know.
We're talking about everything else but.
So 10 and a half. So I guess they consider it 10.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, they work. They're great. I love them.
I'm gonna have to do that. I need a really good pair for fabric as well that I will not use for anything else but fabric.
I have a pair of those.
Really bad with that.
I have been using those just for fabric for years, and then all of a sudden lately I've been cutting ribbon that has wire, and I'm like, no, why am I going to do that to my scissors? I've kept them so nice for so long.
Yep. I did buy a sharpening kit finally, and but it's just kind of one of those things where I need to use it.
Yeah, actually, I've been talking about doing that with these, sharpen them up. I still have glue stuck all over it. I haven't done a single thing with them. But they do have some kind of warranty, I think. If they break or something, goes down, like you can get them replaced.
Oh, that's nice. They replace them?
Yeah, I believe they do replace them.
Oh, I mean, I should just buy them now then. Because why wouldn't I? Especially for that incentive.
And I can be kind of clumsy, so it's perfect for me.
I'm like just kind of self-taught on a lot of this with crafting and such. I've never really my sister crafts. My sister is amazing. She's an amazing artist. She paints freehand. She's very talented. And my mom decorates and stuff, but we just kind of, even growing up, we just kind of worked with what we had. I mean, you know how it is being a military family. My dad was an enlisted guy. We, wasn't an officer or anything. We just kind of worked with what we had. And so seeing those scissors, that's probably very common for a lot of people. But I'm like, I thought you were using a kitchen tool. I thought you were using a meat cutter or something. I didn't know what the heck that was.
Love it. Yeah, I just found out about probably a year ago or something. Well, I guess a bit, maybe a year and a half. But I think they're starting to become more popular for sure.
Well, they're in my cart.
They are pretty awesome though. So I think you'll love them. I had to improvise, but it's coming together. It's coming together.
Nice. Right, you guys are making me spend money. But I'll have them tomorrow. So I just ordered that pair that you have, and I ordered the another pair just for fabric.
Oh, awesome. Did it say for fabric or is it just
And it's a Fiskars one that's for fabric. So
I'll have to look those up.
it just looks like a regular pair of scissors that is Fiskars. I knowing me, I won't end up just using it for fabric. I'll try really hard, but
Yeah, it's hard.
it's probably not going to happen.
It's hard too because sometimes I'll want to I'll slip up. I'm like, nope, I gotta put them away. I do not want to make that mistake. So I got all that covered.
Oh, that looks really good though.
Thank you.
You said that the Mod Podge was giving you a hard time, so you ended up using, what was it, like Elmer's, or did you use like a stick glue or something?
I just use hot glue.
Oh, I didn't even see that part. That's cool.
Yeah, just use hot glue, and I put instead of using it all throughout, I didn't want it to show. So I just kind of did the seam areas, and then I put the darker pieces on the edges. And then I'm going to, even though they are, stains and everything, I'm just going to, what I'm going to use. That good old Kills dark sealing wax that's right in front of me and I didn't see. A little bit of that too.
Crafts by Shayna said to add a styrofoam cutter to my cart, but I do have a styrofoam cutter. I saw one that J Money used on her channel, J Money DIY, and I loved it. And then the little desk vacuum cleaner, I bought the little ladybug looking one, and it didn't work.
No,
it didn't work. I ended up sending it back to them, and they sent me another one, and that one didn't work either. Yeah, it kind of looks like that, but it's about that size, but it's a ladybug. It's the one that Jazz from what's her channel called? It's like DIY Home and Crafts, I think is the name of her YouTube channel, but she's great. She's a Latina. She's got a great little accent, and she always uses it. And I was like, I need that.
I love mine. I use it all the time. I did see the ladybug, but I went with my favorite color instead.
Nice.
And I'm so glad I did because I don't know, if I think the ladybug one, doesn't that have the batteries, or how does that charge?
It does, yeah. And what is yours? Is it chargeable or something?
Yeah, mine you just put the USB. I mean, it has a bunch of glue
in
here.
Yeah, I have to have that.
Yeah, you just put the USB thing in, and then it also has the adapter piece where you hook it in here, and it has the kind of a pointy edge thing where you can kind of get into your keys and all that. Word and
do you have an Amazon store?
I do.
Okay, I will get the link from you at a later time, and then I can. If I knew that, I would have bought the scissors from you that way.
I know, right? I think about that, but yeah, I'll
get your 0.333 cents or whatever it is that Amazon gives us.
Oh my god, that is so true. Yeah, I could just text it to you for sure.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, so love that.
Nice.
Now, I love this charger plate because of the scalloped edges to it. I thought it was really pretty. So let's see how this is going to be. I definitely want to do some kind of, I was kind of thinking, oh, half beads maybe. Half beads going around the middle part here.
That would be cute.
I think
you can even do a really cool burlap or a ribbon of some kind, just a really simple bow at the top. Those
Yeah.
those half rounds would be really cool.
Let's see. I think bringing that color in there would be really nice to kind of go with the that you know that crochet thingy.
Yep.
Do you like that size, or should I do a
I
small?
think so, yeah. It's kind of hard to see because the way StreamYard has, it's got your name kind of blocking at the bottom. Yeah, I don't think that's bad at all. I
Okay.
think that's actually kind of cute.
Maybe is it too big or
No, I would just center them and then wrap it right around it. I think it's cute.
okay.
And then do a bow or something at the top, and that'd be a cute. You could hang it on the wall. You can hang it on a door. You could do all kinds of stuff with it.
I love it. Yeah, it's a bummer how it has the name across, and then like it usually if I go on Tammy's page, her channel, I'll have to put in a K so that everybody could see, what I'm working on.
Yeah.
The name is all long and
We're gonna get you boxed and boost everything up on.
yeah.
I'm gonna look up. I am gonna add one of those prices of it. I'm not gonna add it in the cart because I'll use your link, but USB desk vacuum.
Desktop vacuum.
Yep. Yeah, they're really cool.
I love it.
Oh, I think I see the one that you have. Is it an Amazon Choice brand?
I have no clue.
This looks like yours.
I've had it for a while, so I'm not too sure.
Yep. Crumbs for piano, computer, keyboard. Yep. Nice.
And how much is that one?
Where'd it go? $15.99.
Nice. So the price went down too. I've had mine for probably about a year maybe.
I'm not going to order this one yet. I'll wait until I see the one that you have in your shop.
All right, awesome. But the price probably went down, so that's good. Definitely a good thing.
Now, do you have enough for those to exactly be spaced all the way around? That's always the fun part.
Oh yeah, I think we might got it. Yay!
Yep. Yeah, it looks great.
Woohoo! I love it. That looks awesome. And then I'll probably do just a little bit of the sealing wax on top, just to kind of go with the.
Yep. Or even on the like the round edges where the bead connects to the platter or to the charger.
Oh, right here.
Like where the bottom of the bead is kind of connecting to the charger.
Oh, yeah.
Like on the edges, you know?
Yeah, that would be
That
awesome.
could be cool too.
Mm-hmm.
I love distressing.
Yes, me too. Definitely. I like I would say probably my favorite finish would be, well, I love distressing. It's probably the first thing I always do, but I really love chippy.
Yes.
Chippy is pretty awesome. I was doing this live one time and I was making a little fence, and the fence I did made it chippy, and it was during a craft event and everything, and then the smoke alarm went off. I don't know what happened, but the stuff, I was using my heat gun, and then it just started all of a sudden just smoking, and it was going like what, it was nuts. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing on a not only a live but a craft event. So that was pretty funny.
You're like, whoops.
Funny times.
I love working with those half rounds too.
Yes, definitely.
I did a really cool mirror that's actually in my living room. I took a circle mirror from Dollar Tree and took it out of the frame and then did a series of those rounds all the way around it, just on, I think I did it on like foam pour or on a piece of cardboard, and then spray painted it and kind of aged it with some antique wax and did like a bronze paint on it, and it turned out really, really good.
I think I might have seen that. It sounds really familiar.
It was definitely a DIY that I did, and it was it would have been one of the ones I did right before I started doing fall, probably. Heather Wows is asking, what style do I like best? I was saying earlier, I'm eclectic. I am all over the board. I don't have like one style that I like, because I literally like something from almost every style. So like my Christmas stuff is probably more like traditional and even close to being farmhouse sometimes, and then my living room is like mid-century modern-ish, and I'm all over the board, totally all over the board. If I like it, I try and incorporate it, and it all kind of, I think it all works. I don't know if a professional interior designer would think that, but I'm happy with it, so that's what matters.
That's how I am. I'm like, if I like it, then it'll work. We'll make it work. Thank you, Shanna, for telling me to put I totally didn't even have my camera all the way down. That makes sense now that over. Oh my gosh. Now you guys can see a bit better. Wow. I am so sorry that you just been.
And they've been hanging in this whole time.
They have been. You guys are troopers.
Good.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. She's like, yeah, you might want to put your phone, angle it down a little bit. Yes. Hi, Amanda. Hey there. Now you can see. Wow. I am so sorry. Only 2 hours later. I apologize for that.
Sorry, excuse me for yawning.
Oh, it's totally fine.
It's bedtime.
What time is it?
It is 12:30.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. I have been on here for quite some time, so I probably should wrap it on up and let you get some sleep.
I want to see what this looks like. That's why I'm not going anywhere.
Oh. So definitely appreciate that. I know that.
So you're pretty close, right? Because you're going to attach your little pumpkin bowl to that, and then maybe do a bow or something, or.
Yes, I made the bow. This thing is really stuck on there. Wow, that glue is really working.
It's not going anywhere.
That is not. I think I'm gonna have to leave it as is then. See,
that's where you put the bow.
This had to go over a little bit more, but that's okay.
That's where you put the bow and cover it all up.
Yeah.
Nobody will ever know.
No, it was so tight fit. All right. Now. And then, of course, you got to have some bling on the bow. All right, so we're going to put that. So this is the top then. So am I going to put the bow?
I'd put the bow at the top by the stem.
Yeah. So just like right here, or?
I would probably center the pumpkin and then use the bow to like cover up where the bead like thing happened. And if it was a big enough bow, you'd never know. Because if you didn't center your plate, somebody will say, that plate's not centered. I get all kinds of fun comments like that. I got one comment one time that I was doing a DIY video, and keep in mind, when I'm doing a DIY video, you're seeing my intro where I'm saying hello, and you're seeing my out when I'm saying goodbye, and then you see my hands the rest of the DIY. And she told me I had excessively chapped lips.
Wow.
And I thought, what the hell kind of TV are you watching me on that you see that close that I have chapped lips? So when I did my Dollar Tree haul the next time, I ended up buying chapstick on purpose. And I said, and then I bought some chapstick for these excessively chapped lips and like put it on during the haul.
I love that.
I was like, wow,
That's funny.
excessively chapped lips. Okay.
And it's funny how like they ping it on something like that. It's like, oh man, gotta love it.
I was like, I love the attention to detail, but
Yes,
thanks.
man.
Did you still like my craft? You know?
Chapped lips and all, loved it.
Right, exactly.
All right, let's see.
I like that. I like the way it's hanging down and everything.
So I might do. Should I do this one or add a pop of color, or is that good? I don't know.
If it were me, I'd go bigger.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's not like,
I like the hanging parts, but I'm afraid that would cover up your pretty lace that you worked so hard on to get that attached. Like just a big bow at the top. I don't know what that means. I know what it looks like in my head.
but a rag bow?
It's like a bow without the tails.
Okay, so just do a like a messy bow type of thing, or
Yeah, I would do kind of like something like that maybe. I don't know what a messy bow
Hmm.
by definition is, but something like oversized. Not oversized, but
trying to think.
because it would almost look like something that would be on top of your pumpkin stem, but it would be large enough to cover where that one bead is that you didn't like. Does that make sense?
It does. But then, so I'm covering my stem then.
Covering a little bit of it, yeah.
Let's see. I think I would
I
have.
do think like
Oop,
like buffalo check could be really pretty. A color of some kind could be really pretty. A tone on tone could even be really pretty. But burlap, if you were to do like the same tones, but like black and white, or I think that would be really beautiful. Or like a gingham. Do you have a gingham ribbon?
yeah.
That would be pretty.
Let's see. Um.
Oh, Crafty Peep said black and white buffalo check also.
So I do have this, and I'm
That's,
wondering if I should do.
is it
Sorry.
like a flannel almost type material? What?
Yeah, this is like a real soft, like
I love that.
so soft.
Yeah, it looked like that. Yeah.
So, and this is a double sided too, so you can either have this side or the
Yep.
soft. So are you talking like maybe a loop bow, possibly?
Oh Lord, I don't know what they're called. It kind of looks like a bow tie.
A bow tie. Okay. A bow tie then. Definitely could do that. So for the bow tie, when I have the nice thick ribbon, which would be like this. And I like this because it's not white, so
Right.
and then you just kind of scrunch it together.
I mean, a regular bow could also look really pretty on that too, because of the pattern difference.
Mm-hmm. So I'll put that up here.
And then have the other pieces hanging down.
Okay.
I don't know. It's late. I could be rambling. Everybody could be like, what the heck is he talking about?
Well, if it doesn't look the best, then hey, I can always change it up. No biggie. Put that there. And actually, I can tie this with, let me use jute. I got plate on my foot.
Oh yeah, that could be cute with the jute.
Yeah. So cute jute.
I'm I'm wondering about the jute could possibly tie it in better. I'm rethinking the black and white.
You thinking something different?
I don't know. I really like the way that the first one looked too, but the length of is it the tails?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the length of that was throwing me off.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the other one was very like that vintage look. I think I really love.
Yeah, and that possibly is what's throwing me off with the black and white now.
Yeah, because I feel like it's kind of. Mm,
Hmm. But
let's
this is like what we do, right? We start to create something and then it's like,
yeah,
I don't know.
exactly. So let's try doing the same. I could do the same thing, but take the tails off. Just make it bigger, and then
Or
take
maybe just make the tails not as long or as,
exactly. I
yeah.
think good because even maybe even like a
Because
burlap.
even that has great color contrast too. That's actually pretty together. Let's see what everybody else is saying. Crafts by Shayna. Nope, don't like. She
No,
wants a first bow.
which one do you not like?
Shanna likes the first bow. So the one that you're redoing now.
Uh, yeah, just put the tail
It's
shorter.
like a big poofy rag bow. Love that.
I think it'll be perfect. All right, so I just
And
added.
it looks like majority rules because Amanda said that she liked the first bow also, but just cut the tail shorter.
Okay. All right, gotta make it all. Pull those loops out. Amanda, I totally did not get to see your very first live because I had an appointment that at that time. I felt so horrible. I really did, but I am going to go back and watch the replay right after this. I bet you did fantastic. All right, let's see. We're going to just chop it all up, make them kind of short. I like doing like different layers and stuff too. Let's see how that is. So I can do it like right here. Could do it up there.
Let's see what the audience says. Oh yeah, I think that's cute.
Could do that. Could do it right here.
I would do it up where you had it the first time. That way it kind of hides your imperfection that you're it's funny, it's those types of things that drive me crazy because like I would see that more probably than anybody else would. But if you do it like that, then you can see your stem too.
Yeah, I think that is. Do you guys like it?
Are you gonna age your wood rounds or did you already do that?
I didn't do that yet. Do you guys like it? Oh, 9 p.m. tonight. Oh, no wonder. They like it there. GMT time. So, wait. Okay, so tonight. It wasn't yesterday then. So I didn't miss it? Yay. All right.
Jackie agrees. Yes, so the stem shows.
End up doing something like changing something at some point, but gotta definitely do a little bit of this on.
Where's the chipper brush?
There it is, a chip brush.
Chip brush.
Do a little bit across, and then I'll kind of rub it on.
Leah Michelle says that I look barely awake and exhausted.
He
I'm
said,
tired. I'm not quite exhausted yet. Or no, she says that I look tired or I look exhausted. I don't know. That it scrolled away now. It wasn't. She wasn't being mean. I do know that.
Definitely not. Yeah. I already knew, like, when we were texting, you were like, oh, 10 p.m. That's going to be like,
Yeah, and here it is, like what, close to 1, and I've stayed
no,
on for all of them.
that's
I need to go back on and give Crafty Peep some more love because I was only on her show for a little bit of time. So we'll figure that part out.
yeah, such a blast tonight for sure.
Yeah, it's been great.
All right. So we got that
I think
there.
that's so pretty.
It is so pretty. I love it. It's just simple.
Very farmhousey and
Yes. Very, very pretty. I feel
you
like,
could even do like one of those metal welcome, signs that they have like in the Crafter Square section.
Mhm.
Kind of across the center of the pumpkin or something. Like so many fun things you could do with it.
you could do like farm fresh pumpkins or
Oh
something,
yeah.
you know.
I think
So,
something galvanized would be amazing.
oh my God. Yes.
A little like a little galvanized house sign, or that is in the shape of a house, or
That would be super cute.
the galvanized welcome thing. It's about this big that Crafter
Mhm.
Square has. That
Yeah,
would be really cute too.
that's a great idea. I love it. I'm totally gonna add that. I don't have that over here next to me, but I do have that. So I can grab that after. But
You just got to find it.
yeah. Well, I do know where everything is. But I know where it all is though. But I love how that turned out. And then I got my window.
Your window, yeah.
There's my window.
Very cute.
So I so much appreciate that you came on tonight. I had such a
Yeah,
fun time.
of course. It's been fun for me too.
Loved
Glad
it.
that schedules just kind of randomly happen to work out.
Yeah. So awesome. I had such a fun time.
Me
Blessed
too.
or be, yes, that would be awesome. 4 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Mountain, 2. Wait, what about Eastern? So if it's 4 Central, it should be 5 for East.
Yes.
Love the window. Thank you. Always make awesome crafts, Christy. Yes, definitely hope you come back for sure. Had such a great time.
Yeah, for sure. I would love to.
Has been fun. Everybody loves
When,
it. Yeah.
when I start back the Crafty Chit Chat show, maybe we can swap then.
Yes, I would love it.
Come hang out on my show.
I love it.
Awesome.
Better? Yeah, so definitely. So we'll do that tonight then. And I'm glad I didn't miss it. Yay. So I was on here for 2 hours and 40 minutes, and you've been here from the beginning. That is so sweet of you. Thank you.
Of course. Of course.
Love it. And I definitely
I was on Annie's show the whole time with her. So I owe Crafty Peep some more love because I was only on her show for like 20 minutes. So
it'll be a good excuse to come back then.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Had a fantastic evening. Super fun. This I think is a great way to kind of kick off my YouTube. So much appreciate it. So you guys have a great night. And thanks, sweet friends.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Take care. Bye, everybody.
Ooh. All right. So, all right. Bye, friends. I will see you guys soon.